Hello, this is Better.RedRoom podcast, and my name is Naomi, and this is
Wyatt.
Wyatt. Okay, so today's special episode is Wyatt's episode. I guess the get to know me episode. Wyatt is our producer here at the Fillow Port Studio. Okay, and we're just gonna highlight Wyatt, and so y'all can get to know him, and yeah, the man behind
The desk.
the desk, behind the very long monitor screen.
The very long standing desk.
Yeah. Okay, wait. How do we know you?
I met you guys
Mhm.
a long time ago at a little known coffee shop
Yeah.
known as.
Oh wait, hold on. The gender store. That's what they call it. Perk is the gender store.
Is
You
that what
haven't
they
heard
call
that?
it?
That's what they call it.
The gender store?
It's the gender store.
Where did it get that? Where did this name
I gotta
come
know
from?
more.
Gorp. She calls it the gender store.
Interesting.
But I mean, like, all coffee shops are gender stores.
Gender stores
Yeah.
where you just go there and
The
you go
gender shop.
one gender and you come out a
Yeah.
different one.
It's the gender shop.
I've said this joke before, but if a non-binary person is making my coffee,
Mhm.
it's gonna slap.
It's gonna slap.
If
There's
there's
at
not,
least, what, 3 of them at Perk?
exactly.
Yeah.
And at a lot of coffee shops, if they aren't making my coffee, I don't fucking want it.
No, it's not gonna be good.
It's that good shit. It's made with love.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like grandma's cookies.
It is. Well, my grandmother could, so never mind. Yeah. So how do we know you?
We used to work together.
Yeah, we used to work together. So we worked at this little place called Perk Atlanta.
Percocet.
You know,
Molly
stop.
Percocet.
No, the amount of customers that would come and be like, "Do y'all put perks in this?" And I'm just like, "Please be for real." Like,
I mean, you drink enough, it'll feel like it.
I mean, yeah, no, but that's
Not
like when I
really.
worked at Insomnia. They were like, "Do y'all put weed in these? Like, why do they make you go to sleep?" No, y'all, just use y'all are adults. This is crazy.
Honestly, Insomnia should have like special stores in states like California and
They should.
Colorado where they do have edible cookies.
Yeah,
That would be pretty sweet.
it would. Insomnia is really, really good.
They would
I
make
don't-
even more. They make a lot of money though.
They make way too much money.
I mean, their cookies they're fine.
They're good. They're
But
basic.
do I ever want Insomnia cookies? No.
What?
No. I never want
That sugar
Insomnia.
cookie and the macadamia nut cookies go crazy.
I'm not saying they're not good. I just never want them. I'm also
Yeah,
one of
what
those.
kind of cookie do you want though?
I want raw cookie dough.
That's valid. No, I understand.
I want raw cookie dough.
That is.
That's
I
it.
mean, I'm pretty sure you could be like, "Hey, can y'all just like hook me up real quick? Like,
just give me
just give me
whatever's
a
on the
box
mixing
full of-"
spoon.
You know, literally. Well, they're all frozen. They're like,
Even
it was
better.
so easy
Even better.
working there, but it really wasn't easy working there.
Oh, you work there?
Oh yeah, it was hell. I fucking hated it.
Uh,
We
yeah.
were down the street from Georgia Tech and a strip club. So
that's
it was a hot mess.
actually that seems like
Y'all
a
made money.
we
perfect.
made money. We were the busiest store in the southeast.
That seems like a perfect ideal location for an insomnia cookie.
and it was a hot mess.
I
many
bet it
drunk
was.
Customers. It just
I worked at the one on Ponce over by the plaza.
Mm.
That one was more reasonable. We had time to go outside and
no.
smoke and.
There's also
we
one
can
in
do
East
that.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
The East Atlanta one got to be busy.
It
Yeah, but after the pandemic, all of them close early now.
as they should.
What
Go home.
what
Yeah.
did they used to be before COVID?
4 a.m. on the weekends.
The
Aren't they
store
open
that I
till like
had was-
3 or 2 now?
Yeah, but it used to be 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. Now it's 2 a.m. and 3 a.m.
I mean, you don't get a name like Insomnia and not close early.
No, you don't. So Wyatt, what introduced you to the world of music? Like, how did you get into producing? And
Oh,
all
that
good
specifically?
stuff?
Well, I've played music
Mhm.
since I was 10, maybe. I played saxophone in 5th grade, 6th grade, and all the way up through high school.
Mm.
What's crazy is I was never passionate about it,
Mm.
which kind of sucks because if I was, I would still have a saxophone today, and I wish I had a saxophone today
It'd be like
because, yeah, they ain't cheap to find. So,
that. No, they're not.
but you can find a deal every now and then. But yeah, I started off playing sax. I picked up guitar when I was like 12, and then picked up bass and drums kind of just subsequently.
Mm.
But how I got into music production is just hanging out with my roommate. At the time, we were not roommates, but we were just people that both liked playing music, and he was really good at writing original music and just coming up with lyrics on the spot. We would just hang out, and so he and I wrote a couple songs together. They ended up being really fun. We ended up finding a couple more friends that we played in a band with for a little bit. It was fun. We played, I don't know, less than 10 shows, but they were all fun. I enjoyed their company. They're all great friends. I still keep in touch with them.
Yeah.
They were here a few months ago in February to record one of our old original songs that we never really, because we want to actually release them.
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of what we did. We all just kind of hung out for a few days, caught up, and played some of our old tunes. And it was fun. It was fun. But nowadays, I'm mostly just playing bass, doing cover gigs. I'm not really even doing much music production. I'm working more in live production now, which is a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. I like live music more than just recording music because I can play all the instruments. I can help someone make a song, but I personally just don't feel like I haven't really found my knack for writing songs.
Yeah.
So, but I do love seeing live music. I love running sound. I love making other people sound how I want them to sound because I want them to sound amazing. Because if they already sound amazing, it's not going to be much work. So, and I've just enjoyed so many bands I've heard. Like even the church I run sound at, it's an old Church of Christ in the middle of downtown, a black Church of Christ. And they have the most amazing music ever. They're all super friendly. Not
Is that
just
Kojic?
Huh?
Kojic, Church of God in Christ?
First Congregational. There's like a cop always outside there just patrolling, just hanging out. It's a rough little area.
Yeah.
The music there is enjoyable, and I love live music. I think a really good artist can do a good live album. I think some of the best artists ever are even better live.
Yes.
I agree.
Yeah, so good, so good.
There's nothing like a live version that you can only get on tour.
Homecoming?
Yeah, Beyonce live is incredible.
I'm going to see her next month, and I don't know how to
yeah.
act. We're going to see her next month. I don't know how to act. I really don't know how to act. Like, I'm so excited. I keep thinking really good, really good. Talking about live albums, what are some of your favorite live albums that, like, just off the dome?
Well, lately, Sade has one for her album Lovers Rock. It's called Lovers Live.
Okay. Yeah.
So good. Sade in general is just so good. I've been obsessed with her music lately. My mom was a huge fan of her growing up. She had a couple of her greatest hits albums. I never listened to them, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
Because I liked jazz when I was a kid even, but and I feel like I would have loved it. But better late than never.
Sade is that grown-up music, though. You know, you never really appreciate it too young.
Yeah, it is that kind of way. It's not really something you would listen to as a kid. It's more so of like something you would sip scotch on a yacht to.
Yeah.
But it's classy, so.
Yeah.
Another example would be Coldplay.
Coldplay is good live.
I would have killed to see them live. They put out an album in 2012 that when I listen to it again, it actually doesn't sound the mixing of it to me doesn't sound as good as I would want it to, but the energy they have is incredible. And the light shows they put on, the whole performance, they're like the top of the game.
I agree.
And that's why they don't make albums anymore. That's why they just go on tour, because all the world wants to see them.
I was about to say they barely ever come back to America.
They're an international group. Yeah. I mean, they did what U2 tried to do.
No, honestly, U2 dropping that album in everybody's Apple Music account in like what 2014, 2015 was diabolical.
It was like 2010.
2010.
It was 2010.
I was in high school.
No. This was in like 2014.
Yeah, that was like 2014. They put it in Apple Music.
Trust me.
I remember because I was living with my grandparents. I was in high school then.
I'm old enough to remember that too.
It was a hot mess.
Yes, I am.
It was a hot mess. Like, I was like, who the fuck added this album
to
my account?
I kept trying to delete it, and I was like, I do not want you to.
I do not want this.
Yeah,
The Joshua
but
Tree.
had they done Coldplay, everybody would have been fine.
Yes.
Mm,
But that's because I'm a very biased. I was, especially in middle school and high school, I was such a big Coldplay fan. Was so obsessed with their music. I still love it. It has a special place in my heart. I never listened to it though.
yeah.
I had
It's extensive. Yeah.
2014. Good job, y'all.
That was college. Yeah.
that was college for y'all.
Yeah, that was college for
I know,
us.
right? We were
I
in
don't want
middle.
to. I don't want to talk about
No,
it.
you were in elementary school, weren't you?
No, I was 14.
Oh, you were 14. My bad. My bad.
So middle school.
I was 16.
So I've listened to your playlist, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You had a lot of Prince on there.
Yeah, I've also been on a big Prince kick.
No, and I
Mm.
support it. It was really good. It was well put together.
Yeah.
But my next question is what is your favorite Michael Jackson song? And on top of that, what's your favorite Rick James song?
Yeah.
Honestly, I haven't listened to that much Rick James.
Mm.
I do like Rick James. He has some funky bass lines.
Yes.
I want to learn how to cover "Give It to Me, Baby"
Mm.
because it's a lot of fun. That whole album is really good, though. But honestly, like I don't know him too well. I've just listened to him here and there, and I think he's pretty funky. I love him. He's a psycho, but he's very good at music.
So I was about to say, because you said that you play bass most of the time now too.
Yes, I do, and I've practiced a couple of Rick James songs.
Mm.
So of course I gotta get R&B has all the best bass lines. I have to practice them. It's I have to.
Mm.
Rock and roll has a handful of great bassists, but R&B has so many great bass lines.
Mm-hmm.
James, it would just be "Give It to Me, Baby" because that's the only one I really know.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Jackson though is a little bit tougher because "Off the Wall" is so good,
Yeah.
so good. From Thriller it would be "Baby." I love the backing vocals. The backing vocals on "Baby Be Mine" are so catchy and keep the chorus rolling. I don't think the song would be as dense if they weren't there, especially at the end when they kind of expand and change keys, and it just is so much fun. But on "Off the Wall," the one that's really catchy and sticks out to me is "Working Day and Night." Got me working day and night. It's just classic. It's like the tail end of 70s funk.
What's the best part about music personally for you?
I would say the best part about it for me, at least when I play music, when I do cover music on the weekends, most weekends,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of the people I play with, no one is really strictly by the books.
Yeah.
A lot of people, I think it's just because we're all young. We like to improvise a lot, and so I feel like being able to play with a group of people in a way to where you guys can almost read each other
Mm-hmm.
when you're playing, it's a very indescribable feeling.
Yeah.
And I think I think that above all things are what have kept me going.
Wow, just like being surrounded by somebody on the same wavelength, like literally.
Yeah, because you either play with them so much, or you guys are both good enough musicians to be able to predict what's gonna happen, sort of thing.
Which is crazy, and it's crazy to see.
I love watching that.
Yeah, growing up in church, like sitting behind the musicians area, I'm just like, damn, like they playing off this, they playing off that. They don't even know what's about to go on. They're like, okay, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. They're like, okay, we're gonna do this, da da da. It is crazy.
What kind of church did you go to?
Pentecostal. Yeah, my grandfather's a bishop.
Golly.
Yeah, so
She a
growing up
preacher
in
kid for
church-
real.
No,
Man.
high-key, yeah.
Man, nah, but Pentecostal folks are like
It's crazy.
beasts. They're beastly.
Yeah, growing
And-
up, PAW was crazy.
I was the exact opposite. I was in the most vanilla, non-denominational church. The music was good. Like the musicians were good,
Yeah.
but it wasn't anything on that level for
Yeah.
sure. It wasn't outstanding in any way, but it was good. Like the musicians we had were good, but the songs were all very least common denominator type of songs, like
Yeah.
that had really easy chord progressions.
Yeah.
But it's just stuff that people could approach. That's kind of the whole deal. Is
That's-
it's not offensive to the ears as far as like it doesn't have any weird changes. It just it's basic and ambient, and people can just this is nice, makes me feel good on my way to work type of deal.
Wait, did y'all have like books with the lyrics and stuff?
No.
I was
Oh,
double
yeah.
checking. I wasn't sure. I
No,
wasn't
we
sure
didn't
what
have the
kinda-
red hymns.
Yeah, I was
hymn
gonna say, we had
books.
hymn books. Yeah.
Did y'all really?
Yeah, we had hymn books. We didn't use them as much. One, because like I grew up in the early 2000s, so like I kind of remember when you used them, and then we got the screen.
Yeah, we had
with the
projectors.
lyrics.
Occasionally, I would also go be with my grandmother on the weekend before my parents left me home alone when I was like little. She would take me to an Episcopal church, like an old Anglican church, where they had a big ass organ up top in the balcony, and they gave us real wine for communion.
What?
It was. That's why I'm a wine guy. just saying. That's
As
why
a
I'm a
child,
wine
they're
guy.
like, it's all good. It's all good.
I trace it back to that.
It's the blood of Christ. Go for it.
No, literally.
I'm telling you, man.
It's
And
awesome.
they made that blood strong.
Wow.
They made that blood was strong.
Dang.
They got the good stuff.
They got the good stuff.
Got 10-year-old me just ready to go.
That's crazy. So, what are your favorite instruments to play?
Bass guitar.
Mm-hmm.
I mean bass. I like guitar. I like
Mhm.
electric guitar. I feel like I haven't given, despite how long I've played it, I really don't feel like I've challenged myself too much on electric guitar. And I feel like I've just grown fatigued of it because then like I don't ever pick it up anymore. But bass guitar I pick up a few times a week. Especially if I don't play a gig, I'll pick it up, 4 or 5 times a week just to play, just to keep my hands and forearms in shape.
Yeah.
Because them bass strings are chunky, and they can be, especially the acoustic bass, which I practice on. It's really great because then I play my actual bass, and the strings are a lot smaller, and I can slide around easier and do more bends and fun stuff. But also, I feel like I have so much more to learn on bass, and I feel more mature enough to be able to explore it more. But bass guitar, really, because I feel like I can go most places and try to jam with people, and bass guitar is probably my safety blanket for that. That's like the only way I can get it. It's best to just find some friends, or some people that seem approachable when they're playing. Because a lot of people, some sessions will be very like, no, come on, get off, but a lot of it is just people's houses, so there's not really any room for people to give a shit. People drinking, people smoking, that's what you do at a jam session. And it's your chance to kind of practice and be in front of people.
I got an additional question.
Sure.
So I don't know if we mentioned earlier, but you're from Auburn,
Alabama.
Which
I'm not from Auburn, but I moved up here from there. I lived like 30 minutes away from Auburn, so I just tell people from Atlanta I'm from Auburn because they'll be like, oh, I know where that is.
Yeah, because I mean we did not know where Auburn was.
That's
I
crazy.
thought it was South Carolina.
I thought it was Auburn, Georgia.
That's fair.
Yeah.
There is an Auburn, Georgia.
Oh, I was supposed to say, which I'm thinking is like Albany, Georgia, but no.
In Auburn.
Yeah.
Alabama.
Yes.
I'm assuming you listen to some country music.
I grew up on country music, like 90s, 2000s country music, all the bangers, like all that stuff. I could throw on a lot of that, and I would just be, oh, I didn't remember that.
I need top 3.
Top 3 what?
Top 3 country songs.
Country songs?
Yeah, growing up.
Oh, my word.
I need a top 3.
Just on the spot?
Yeah.
Damn.
Dude. I can't do that for you.
Oh. Yes,
But,
you
I mean,
can.
I can do country. I can do more, like, country artists.
Okay, go ahead.
Little Big Town was really good. Little Big Town's awesome. I was a big fan of, like, the country groups. I was never a big fan of a lot of the solo folks.
That's valid.
But Little Big Town was awesome. Rascal Flatts was also had a banger of an album.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
I listened to that shit over and over again. It was like there was a lot of fun country upbeat tunes, and then it had like moody shit in the middle. And sometimes I just stare out the window when it's raining and listen to this. I'm just like, man, I should be really dramatic right now. You know
We've
how
all been there, y'all.
you know what I'm talking about?
We've all been there.
Not just that one. There's like 3 more moody songs after that. It's like a it's like a bunch of sad songs sandwiched in by a bunch of bangers. Like it starts off kind of strong, but you've got there's this 2-step song that's really fun in there, and it's just sandwiched in between 2 sad songs. I'm like, what the hell is this? It's fun, but what the hell is this? What am I supposed to do with this?
Yeah.
And then a third, oh man. I guess since I'm on the theme of groups, once formerly known as Lady Antebellum, Lady A.
Good. That's a good group.
They really are good.
They were really good. Still are.
Yeah.
They did a really good. I remember seeing them do the Star Spangled Banner for some January bowl game for football, college football. They were really good. They were incredible. But I mean, also to throw in another one, Chris Stapleton, obviously. But I didn't really grow up with Chris Stapleton, but 2010s, close enough.
Yeah.
He's also one of the few country artists I've seen live. He's breathtaking live. You should. In country, no. But Chris Stapleton was one of the best shows I've ever seen, hands down.
Wow, that is.
I've seen a handful of shows, not as many as you would think, but that was one of the greatest shows. 2021, and people were still kind of had COVID on the brain. But this was I went to Tampa. I went to Tampa to see him, and I'm talking about like that amphitheater holds 20,000 people, and I guarantee you all those seats were filled up.
Yeah, because COVID didn't exist in Florida.
Yeah, COVID didn't exist in Florida.
It was packed to the brim, and the cheapest alcohol there was White Claw Tall Boys for a whopping $17.
Holy shit!
I felt dirty just being there because I was like, these prices are so
ridiculous.
Inflated.
Yeah.
It's like, if you didn't want me to drink, you could have just not sold alcohol. Not rub it in my face and tell me how poor I am.
Damn.
And they were going to sell you a soda for $12 anyway.
I didn't get nothing there but water. I think I might have brought my own water.
It's safer that way.
I'm a cheap bastard.
I mean,
I get it.
Yeah.
I would have been like, hey, can I get a cup?
Please. The fuck?
I'll grab a cup.
There's some alcohol. An artist yourself or a producer yourself, do you believe that social media does a service or a disservice to artists?
I don't think it's a one or the other. But if I had to pick one or the other, it would be more of a service. I think the good outweighs the bad.
Okay.
Because social media and the internet have given us access and access to appreciation of more music than ever before.
Yeah.
Like there was a lot of music that came out in earlier decades that a lot of people didn't really know too much about or were aware of that much in their time, but we know about it now because the internet.
Yeah.
Everybody puts everything on the internet. There's archives of information, and a lot of it is music that was never really received in the U.S. or just appreciated in the U.S.
Yeah.
Like music, especially music from other countries, like Mexico or Japan or anywhere in Europe.
Especially Japan.
Yeah, Japan had a lot of amazing music come out in the 70s and 80s and 90s that we didn't really, I guess people back home didn't really appreciate back then.
Yeah.
But we do now because internet.
Yeah. There's a lot of lost albums being found.
Yeah, and I think
that's crazy.
I think that is a cool thing. And also widespread, streaming, I think is more of a good thing than a bad. Yes, there's a lot of problems with it. Now you have all the AI music that's coming out. Some of it's funny though. Like some people are making some people are making AI parodies of stuff.
Yeah.
Like the most recent thing I saw, I keep seeing it everywhere, is someone made a reggae dub of a scene in Revenge of the Sith. The opening scene.
Okay.
They do a reggae dub of it. They like reggae dub the script and they make it into a song. And it's actually pretty funny. And they've edited the video too. Like the video's edited. There's like a scene with Palpatine just eating popcorn, and it looks a little off.
Yeah.
But the picture itself looks pretty damn good. So at least when people make memes about it, it's funny.
Yeah.
But when companies try to milk AI early on, it's kind of just trashy. It always kind of sounds bad. It sounds worse than what normal people produce.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
And AI cannot replace humans. Like on Spotify, if I look at lyrics, like I was listening to a No Worries song, the lyrics are all fucked up. I'm like, yeah, that's definitely AI because you can obviously hear that. So yeah, they can't do the work, but they're doing something.
I think AI can maybe be used creatively. I just don't know. I don't know how.
I mean that BBO Jersey sample.
Yeah, it was AI. It was completely AI, and that's cool.
I agree.
That's what I'm saying. When it's for the laughter of people making music, like I'm cool with it. Like AI memes are hilarious if done right.
They are.
Um, and also, TikTok sometimes does make cool songs popular.
Yeah.
They make a lot of cringy songs popular and stuff that I would just rather not hear other than the radio because, you know,
Mhm.
they play all kinds of pop on the radio that I don't want to hear.
Exactly. I like the one thing I do like about TikTok is the songs that are like old and that get rediscovered. That's my favorite part. But like the new songs that are coming out,
Yeah.
eh.
I think
Um,
when the TikToks, the trends go crazy, and it turns out it's 10 seconds of a song that is either at the end or only in the middle.
Only. And the rest of the song is horrible. Trash. Yeah.
I was ready to listen to the song. It don't sound nothing like it.
And I was disappointed.
but in short, it's overall positive.
Yeah.
Yes. Follow up question to that. But speaking of samples and stuff, I know you've mentioned that you've heard some wild samples in songs where you're discovering older groups, right? And I'm wondering, like, is there a sample that surprised you the most that you found out via the internet or anything like that that kind of led you to more?
I haven't dug too deep, but I'll give you this example. So I found a vinyl at a record. I can't remember where I found it exactly, but it's called Eccentric Funk, and it's just a bunch of random funk songs from artists I've never ever heard of. It's like the most obscure 70s funk. If it's not actually from the 70s, it sounds like it. But I found a sample on there that Kenny Beats used on a mixtape of his not too in 2020, and I was like, "Whoa! I didn't realize that's where that came from." I can't remember the song. I can't even tell you what Kenny Beats song it was, but it was off of his album Louis, which is amazing. And I'm sad Kenny Beats hasn't. He's been super duper quiet since he
He's
dropped
just in
that.
mourning though,
Huh?
because his father passed away.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would kind of put your career in a hiatus. Yeah. Well, hopefully he comes back stronger than ever
I agree.
because he was such a driving force
Honestly.
for a handful of years. Like Kenny Beats the Cave was popping off. He was doing stuff with Curry and Rico Nasty. Like his stuff with Rico is so fun.
It's crazy. That whole mixtape, anger issues.
Yeah, anger management.
Anger management. Crazy.
Fire.
Yeah.
And the stuff he did with Denzel was awesome too.
Yeah.
But like he was just on a roll. And then he dropped Louis and I was like, this is amazing. I was such a fan of, you know, like old lo-fi hip hop beat tapes in like 2015, 2016. It kind of reminded me of that in a way, but it was much more, it wasn't lo-fi. It was just really good. It was a really great beat tape.
Wyatt, thanks for being our producer.
Thank you for being our producer.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's nice.
Such a pleasure. I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 times the charm.
No.
I mean, there's plenty of songs that have the word "to" in them. You pick. I'm.
You too.
You pick. I actually don't know how the sound would be in there because acoustically a sphere is supposed to be like the perfect shape because there's no hard edges or reflective surfaces. It's just sphere. But I mean, it could be more of a pain than I think.
And it's all screen.
I'd just love to see it.
Yeah.
I just want to. I don't even have to go to see a show. I just want to go see the damn thing.
Yeah.
I'm just curious what their setup is like.
Yeah, because I feel like you two probably just stood on a stage and played music.
That would
piss me
that's
off.
a good assessment.
That would piss me off.
Yeah. I would.
But thankfully, there have been a lot of good shows there already.
We've seen that. Anyways, this has been Better Red Room Podcast. My name is Naomi.
I'm Wyatt.
I'm tough.
Yeah, thank you for hanging with us. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, we'll see you next time. Thank
Bye-bye.
you, Wyatt.
Bye.
Thanks, Naomi. Woo.
We did it.
Just hit. Oh yeah.